Hello and welcome to Business News. We begin in Abuja, where tax practitioners say there is a need for authorities to jettison the brick and mortar strategy of tax collection and embrace e-taxation. They believe this will help improve the country's tax base, and they made this known at a breakout session at the ongoing annual accountants conference. And our correspondent Tolulope Ogunjobi reports.
It's day 3 of the ongoing accountants conference in Abuja, and series of discussions continue to take the front stage. The day started with focus on accountability and transparency, building national prosperity, later to the topic of trusting tax administration and expanding the tax base. As usual, the topic around taxation generated reactions from all concerned parties. Professionals from the Federal Inland Revenue Service, private practitioners, took turns to analyze issues, militating against the development of a vibrant tax system in Nigeria.
Taxpayers and tax advisors should see themselves as part and parcel of the Nigerian tax system and not outsiders, and therefore carry out their constitutional and civic roles through payment of the right taxes as their contribution to national development and growth. Stakeholders are also constitutionally empowered to ask elected officials on the judicious use of the tax revenue.
For the discussants, more needs to be done by relevant agencies to aid voluntary tax compliance across all sectors of the economy.
We need to expand the tax net. We need to expand the tax base. But how do we do it? Can we continue to use the enforcement that has not worked over years? No. We need to create trust. Trust between the tax authority, trust between the tax authority and the taxpayer. Trust between government and the governed. Okay? They want a situation where there will be accountability of what the revenue generation has been used for. They want a situation where there will be certainty in tax authority. So we need to come to a middle point. That is the summary. A middle point where some level of enforcement, huge level of trust, and then the tax authority, the taxpayers will definitely buy into it. They will voluntarily comply.
The government needs to be accountable in order to engender that trust between taxpayers and them. For tax people to then voluntarily be complying with tax compliance obligations in Nigeria, for tax revenue to be increasing, for tax to GDP ratio to also increase. That's really, what we got to do. Without accountability, there will be no trust, and without trust, there can be no expansion of the tax base, and without expansion of the tax base, government cannot have enough revenue to run government.
Participants, tax administrators, chartered accountants here present agree that leveraging on e-governance framework to enhance tax administration will help increase the country's tax base and ultimately revenue collected. Tolulope Ogunjobi, TVC News.